Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have received my palette from Dior, the latest eyeshadow palette. There are 9 shades into it. I have to get ready for date night with hubby, so I just thought let's get right into it, guys, and use this gorgeous new palette. I have to say I really like the Dior Backstage collection. I have their concealer, the foundation, eyeshadow palette, and every product is so good. It's such high quality, it's super long lasting, and it's just really good on the skin, especially if you want to have something that has a little bit more coverage that's gonna last long. Even if you have a dry skin, it's going to work wonders. It's not going to make your skin really dry. For the concealer and foundation, that is. The eyeshadow are just stunning. This is the latest palette for fall. So you have your pearl satin, shimmer beige, satin soft rose, that's the one. Your light sand here, that is a metallic shade. Soft taupe, this is shimmer. Woody, smoky wood, another shimmer shade. Down here you have your deep plum that is completely matte. Mauve and black that are matte as well. Just a gorgeous palette, easy to use. You can mix all of these shades together. Basically, you're gonna create amazing looks. You can do evening looks, you can do day looks, it doesn't matter. That palette just works for everything. So I did already my skincare, but I think I have to mention, when you do your skincare before your makeup, if you really want your makeup to last long, your skincare and the makeup not to be patchy, the skincare is probably the most important step. And I feel like a lot of us, I feel like a lot of you might be neglecting or underestimating how your skincare routine has a massive impact on your makeup. It doesn't matter what brand you're going to buy, if you're spending a lot of money on makeup, if you're buying luxury makeup or no. If your skincare is not the right routine for you, your makeup is not gonna look its best. That's as simple as that. If you have a dry skin and you are adding a foundation that is for dry skin, but you're not assessing the problem, it will still be patchy. You'll have some flakes. So really nail down your skincare routine, and then the makeup is just going to be flawless. And the makeup will tend to be much easier to apply as well. So you do your skincare, you do have to wait, I would say, give it like a good 10 to 15 minutes before you apply your makeup, because the product has to be fully absorbed by your skin, and then you go on with your makeup. So just my that's what I do, and that's what I've been doing with clients and friends, and it works really well. So for today's base, I am using my Gucci primer. This is a Serum de Beauté Fluide Soyeux, so silk priming serum. As you can see, there's not much left in the bottle. I have been using it quite a bit. It's such a good primer. So I'm going with 2 pumps. I'm gonna apply it all over. And I have applied my sunless tan as well. So hopefully I'm gonna have a nice little tan. It is still developing. I've applied it this morning. I'm using the Tanologist Water Tan Express, and it's the darker shade. So to give just a little bit of a tan, because I don't sit in the sun. In the UK anyway, the days with sunshine are not what we have the most. But it doesn't really matter, because I wouldn't be sitting in the sun anyway. I will sit outside in the shade, but not in the sun. I just don't think it's good for your skin. So yes, sunless tan. So I have my base. I've pressed it onto my face because I really want the product to penetrate. And this serum is made to create a flawless base, but it's also my mattifying and it's blurring the pores. But you need to press the product onto the pores to really come and create that layer. And you gotta give it a little bit of time just to dry it, to be absorbed by your skin. So primer is done, it's absorbed in the skin. I'm coming with my foundation. I wanna have like that, I wanna create a really nice, flawless base that has luminosity but no shine, not a dewy foundation. So I'm going to use my All Hours by YSL. So this is a matte luminous foundation. It's shade medium neutral 4. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a shake and I will apply it with my beauty blender. This is damp. It's quite a thick foundation, so obviously it's gonna be, the coverage is quite good. It's a buildable coverage, but by nature it's got that medium coverage. And the finishing is absolutely stunning. And the beauty of applying it with a beauty blender, you really press it onto your skin. It really just create a flawless foundation. You know, the beauty blender is great when you want to have something that has a little bit more coverage. It's not gonna look super, now if you're going for a very natural look with just a little bit of foundation, the beauty blender is not gonna work. You need a different kind of brush. But when you're using a product that is thicker, you're going for that, you're really building your foundation, you use the beauty blender, you'll see a very big difference. It really creates that flawless look. Still see the skin, the foundation is absolutely divine and gorgeous. It's very luminous. As you can see the light reflecting. You still see the skin, you still see some freckles, but it's giving a really nice coverage. It's kind of your skin, but better with a little oomph to it, and it's matte and it's completely dry, and this is such a gorgeous foundation. Honestly, this is one of my go-to. Now, for concealer, I'm going to mix two shades and two different brands. I'm gonna go with Eyeshadow, the Synchro concealer, and my Terracotta. I'm gonna start with the Terracotta one. I am using shade 2 Neutral, and it's Natural Perfection Concealer, 24 hours wear, no transfer. And honestly, guys, this is no joke. It doesn't crease and it does stay very long, like just like the foundation. It's another foundation that I could have used today, but I don't think I'm tan enough for it at the moment. I'm gonna use my beauty blender as well, and I'm just gonna come quite low because I want to bring luminosity around my eye. Like so. And I'm kind of mixing it with the foundation. I love how it just brighten up my under eye. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous concealer. And with this one, I'm just gonna come just right down in here. I'm gonna let it sit for a little while I'm going to apply some contour. For my contour, I've got the Westman Atelier. This is a contour stick in shade Biscuit. It's such a good product. I went and picked up the smaller size because I've got quite a few others, so I didn't feel like I needed the full size, and this is great for travel. So I'm just gonna place it like so. And I don't want to have too much product for my contour, because obviously the more contouring, sometimes the older it makes you look, and it makes you look a little bit more that severe look. And I just want to define, that's all. I don't want to create anything too strong, just like so. So I'm just defining the jaw here, like that. And I'm gonna apply some on the forehead, like that. Same on the other side. I'm just creating a nice shadow. Voila. Because then you can also add your bronzer once you're done. So now my concealer, I'm just gonna smudge it nicely with my fingers. And the reason why I'm doing this, it's really just to create, that's where I've got a little bit of a darker circle. And as you can see, it's completely flawless because you've let the product sit there and it's almost dry. And I'm really just smudging it nicely, just in the corner of the eye. And I can guarantee you there won't be any creasing. And I love how luminous it is, but it's not too patch of white concealer under. It's still the right shade, but it just brings a lot of luminosity. Adding my cream blush from Westman Atelier as well. She's got such amazing product, and I like that they're now available at Space NK here in the UK. This one was sent complimentary, and it is this one was sent PR to me, and it's shade Petal, and it's the baby cheek blush stick. I love this product because it's kind of that neutral pink shade that just goes for everyone. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit, and I want to smudge it. It's kind of my base that I will use for my powder blush afterwards. So same thing here. And I don't want to add too much, I just want to add a little bit of color. I'm going with something very neutral. And then I can layer my powder blush on top of it and have something that will stay the whole day as well. But now I've applied all of my cream product, and because I want my makeup to be lasting the whole day and evening, that's where I apply my setting spray right over all of my cream product. So just, you don't need much more than this, 2-3 pumps, that's it. You really just let the product sit and dry on your face, and then I'm gonna come with my powder product. Right, so I've let the setting spray dry. So in the meantime, I filled up my eyebrows. I'm going to repeat myself here because this is not a new product, but honestly, it's the best. Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is the Brow Powder Duo in soft brown because that's the shade that works for me. This is just the best. You need to have this in your makeup kit. The powder is going to stay there the whole day. It looks natural. You fill in your eyebrows. It's not going to move. You can draw a line. You can do whatever you want. You can make like a little hair stroke if you use a very fine brush. This is just the best. And I am using her Clear Brow Gel. Honestly, these two together is all you need for your eyebrows, especially as we are getting older. You gotta be careful on how you fill your eyebrows. You want something that is a little bit more dense, but not completely too standstill eyebrows, because it's not going to be looking, it's not going to be flattering for you. It's going to age you. So you just want to fill in and add a little bit of a powder. Probably make them a bit longer if you're missing a few hairs, and that's it. That's how you do eyebrows, in my opinion, when you're more, you know, aging a little bit more and you want to keep something, a youthful look. Now I want to add a little bit of powder under my eyes, and as you can see, I'm going really close. There's literally no creasing at all under my eyes. So I'm using my Voile Rosé powder from Givenchy Prisme Libre. I'm using a loose brush and literally just going to powder just like that. That is all. I'm taking away a bit of the shine, taking away a bit of the shine under the eye and setting the product, and there is no creasing at all. I mean, how good of a trick is this? Just let the product sit for a little while. Obviously, the more product you put, the more chances of creasing and fine lines. So I never come super high here where you naturally have some fine lines. I just don't really add any cream product there, and I usually just put a little bit of eyeshadow to have that contrast anyway. And that's it. There's no creasing, there's no need for touch up. You don't have to, you know, add anything during the day. It's not going to move. And it just gives that really nice, flawless under eye. In terms of powder for some areas on my face, I'm going to use the YSL All Hours Hyper Finish powder. So it's a compact powder. This is shade 02. I have a flat, dense brush. I'm just tapping it into the pan and I'm placing the product just here, because I don't want to have any shine here on the chin, and just here on the forehead. That's it. That's all the powder I'm going to use. It's still looking very radiant, not dewy, but very luminous, and that's the whole point of this makeup. You want something that it's looking fresh, luminous, but not dewy. And you want to have still, it's giving a bit of a youthful kind of look, because we have a bit of contour, but nothing too very strong and sharp lines will make you look older. So you want something that is just fluid lines, but you're still structuring your face and adding some definition. Now, the eyeshadow, I'm so excited because I have been playing with this palette for a little bit. I have been doing a few looks and honestly, it's just amazing. It's a gorgeous palette and it lasts so long. Nothing moves. Right, so I'm going to use this one here, the beige, it's beige shimmer as my base. So I've got a flat brush and I have to share with you, I have been using the IsoClean. This is professional brush cleaner. It's got aloe vera leaf extract, and you just spritz it on your brush, you clean it, and because it has alcohol, it disinfects your brush, but it's dry in 60 seconds, which is absolutely amazing. And then once a week, I give them a good wash with soap, but in between, that means it's taking away the makeup from the previous application. My brushes are clean and I don't have to spend hours cleaning them every time I use them, basically. So my beige color as a base, it's just a shame there's no mirror here. So I'm gonna have to use this mirror here. And I'm just gonna press it onto my skin. Look at this, how beautiful is this? It's the perfect base shade. And it's just, it glides on the skin. So it says shimmer, but I feel like it's closer to a satin finish than shimmer, but yeah. Same onto the other side. And I'm really just pressing it onto my skin. It's such a gorgeous palette. It's literally, if you're going to buy only one palette for fall, I think that's the one. It works for every skin tone, every eye color. It doesn't matter. It's a very neutral palette. And you have all the shades you need. You've got a dark, I think it's a dark black. Yeah, you have your matte black, all the other shades. You can create such beautiful looks. Now I'm gonna use this shade, so it's light sand, it's a metallic shade. I've got a smaller flat brush. This is from Spectrum and it's number 15. I'm gonna pick up on the brush, oops. So just like so. And I am going to add some right here in the inner corner. Like that. And I'm going to do the same on the outer corner. So I'm basically just keeping the center with my beige shade. For the third shade, I'm going to use the middle one. It's a soft taupe. I'm using a crease brush and it's another metallic shade. No, it says shimmer, sorry, it's a shimmer shade. So it's like the beige. And I need a mirror. I'm gonna come into the crease and really just softly define my crease. Just like so. And this brush is perfect for this. Is from Real Technique because it's quite fluffy. It's going to diffuse the product really nicely on the crease. Diffuse crease with the product in it. It's not just a harsh line. It's quite a foolproof way of defining your crease. Same thing onto the other side. I'm going to take this small flat brush that I was using. There's some product left on it, so I'm going to mix these two shades together. And I'm gonna come just under my eyes at the bottom of the eyelashes. Just like so. So you're defining, you're adding a bit of dimension and a bit of a shadow. It's exactly what you want to do under your eye. And that's why it doesn't matter if you don't bring your concealer all the way up, because there's no need for it. Also, if you're one of those that wear your black eyeliner on the waterline at the bottom, you gotta stop doing that because this is aging you. Literally try this trick. No concealer, super high. Use your darker eyeshadow like I'm doing now. Create a nice shadow and you won't be needing to have your black eyeliner under. Voila. Eye makeup is done. I'll do a close-up shot for you guys so you can really see the detail. But you've got that middle part that is a bit lighter, so it brings a lot of brightness and it opens the eye. Got the crease that has a little bit more pink into it. I think it's a gorgeous makeup. You can wear that on a day or evening. If you're going for an evening, you just, add a nice brighter lip. Off you go. It's just such a versatile palette. Honestly, I am sold. Now, two things that we have left to do, cheeks and lips. For my cheeks, I'm going to use my palette from Natasha Denona. This is my Dream Cheek Trio Blush and Highlighter Palette. I'm obsessed with her product. The quality is just beyond this world. So I'm going to use my cream blush with my beauty blender, still damp. I'm going to use this end. And I'm going to pick up enough product and literally just come like this. How beautiful is this shade? It's a really nice, what's it called? I think it's here at the back. It's, well, it doesn't have a name. It's just the cream blush, but honestly, it's kind of that neutral pink. And I like that you can apply it with your beauty blender. It just, there's no dragging, there's no patch. It's gorgeous and it's looking really healthy. And you know what? I think it's the perfect shade for this makeup. Now with my beauty blender, I picked up some of the highlighter and I'm just gonna add it here as well. Just on top. Oh my goodness me. How beautiful is this? It's almost like a glow from within. Oh, I love this palette. And you just mix your blush and highlighter together. So it's almost like if your blush is the highlighter. Loving this. To finalize the lip, I'm going to use my my pencil from Makeup Forever. It's Endless Cacao. Honestly, I use this pen for everything. Got another one here that is already sharpened. So just overlining my lips. I want to go for something that is quite neutral because I want to keep the focus on eyes and, you know, the glow from the cheeks. Have you guys seen the new two products that I really want to try? The new blushes from Chanel, the cream to blush. I know some of you posted videos from 2013 when they kind of came out and it's literally the same thing. I'm just really hoping that the formula has been upgraded because so far Chanel this year is not amazing. I think it's the year of Dior. And Huda Beauty is coming out today. I think she's coming out today or tomorrow with that foundation blurring, but it's close to a skin tint. I'm so intrigued. I really want to try it. So these are the two things that I think are going to be reviewed pretty soon here. So for my lips, I'm going to use my lipstick from Prada. This is shade B108 and it's the Nude collection. You know, the Prada lipstick, oh my god, you guys, if you haven't tried them, you're missing out. The perfume, the smell of this lipstick is just to die for. And to balance just a little bit the lips, I'm going to add some of the highlighter. Just in the center of my lips. So it's kind of, the colors are all matching. This is the final look for today. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. I just love how it's radiant. It's a nice foundation, so it's radiant, but it's not dewy, it's not patchy. I didn't even add any bronzer or anything. I don't think there's a need for it. just a little bit of contouring and really it does the job. Love the highlighter, love the eyeshadow palette. The lip is just very neutral, natural looking. You just have a little bit of something on the lips, and eyeshadow palette is amazing. But to be fair with you, I think all of these products are, you know, on my favorites kind of list of product. I can't say which one I like the most because they're all amazing. But I really love this look. It turned out really nicely. And let me know down below in the comments what you think. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And until then, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.